Hey everyone, it's Lada, obviously. Ooh, I have been gone literally forever. You're probably like, Ladaria, why are you sounding so freaking weird? It's because I got my new braces in and I now have a palate extender, a palate expander. What that basically does is gonna expand my palate and make more room for my teeth to be straightened. So I sound really weird when I say sheesh, and other letters that I have to like really pronunciate and touch the roof of my mouth. But anyway, that is not what this video is about. As you can see by the title, I'm pregnant! Yay! Basically, I'm just gonna be telling you guys how I found out. So, May 16th was the last time I had my period. The first day of my last period, right? So I had my period as normal, and we start coming into June. And usually my cycle is 32 to 34 days long. So usually my period is not like the regular 28. Like, it takes a little bit of time to get to it. So that's why my period is a little bit late. I don't stress about it anymore because I've been so used to my period being like a few days late, you know? It is June something, I forgot, but I usually leave a reminder when I'm supposed to, around the time I'm probably supposed to start my period, and it didn't start. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna stress about it. It'll probably just start within tomorrow, you know. Next day comes, having cramps and everything. Just no period. I'm like, it'll come, you know. It's just being my period. It'll come. It's just gonna, you know, F with my head a little bit, because I feel like my period likes to scare me, you know. So I'm like, okay, it'll come the next day. And I kept on saying that over and over and over again. The longest it has been for my period not to come is basically 34 full days, but it came on the 35th morning, like in the morning, like 3-something a.m. or something like that. So I'm like, okay, if it doesn't come when I wake up on this 35th day, like, I'm gonna have to start worrying a little bit. So I wake up in the morning, 35th day, I'm like, okay, I definitely started my period, like, having all these cramps, and I'm thinking I'm moist, you know? So I go to the bathroom, nothing, just your regular female juices, I guess. I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to worry a little bit. So I go to my brother and I'm like, hey, walk to CVS with me so I can get something. I told him like it was a pregnancy test. I'm like, I'm probably not, like, but just to make sure, you know, because I've taken pregnancy tests before, and obviously they've all been negative, so like, it's going to be a negative again. And so we go to CVS, and the whole time we're just talking, joking about it, really. Like, oh, what if I was, you know, a mom, and what if this, what if that, you know. I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. There's no way I could be pregnant. It's impossible, you know. It was Walgreens. So I go to Walgreens, and for the first time, I bought like an expensive test. There was only one other time I bought like an expensive test, a clear blue. I'm like, just to make sure, even though they're all accurate, basically. I got clear blue. I got 2 tests. I got the digital and the one where it's the plus or minus, basically. And they came in the same box. That stuff was $18. Yes, I was like, oh my gosh, shoot. I better be pregnant spending all this money. But that was a joke, though. So, we're leaving, walking there. Chris, my brother, is saying, like, you're probably pregnant. I'm like, no, there's literally no way. Like, no, I'm not. So, let me just do this, and it'll be whatever. So, I finally get home out of the test, and I don't have to pee, but I'm so anxious to take this test. I'm like, let me just gulp down some water real quick. And I did drink water on the way there, because you don't want your pee to be too. You don't want to just drink water and pee, because your pee is going to be mostly water. So they say you should have your first morning's pee. It's more accurate because you have the most HCG in it. I cannot stand the way I talk right now. Oh my God. Anyway, so I take the first test and pee on it. I'm like, whatever. Sit it on the sink, and I'm just sitting on the toilet. I'm just like, it's not even going. Obviously, it's gonna be negative. Like, I'm not even tripping. I look over, and it says, give it at least 3 minutes for the results to show up. Okay. My results did not take 3 minutes to show up. My results took like 3 seconds to show up, and it was a very, very clear plus sign. And I made the most weirdest sound ever. I sounded like a pterodactyl. Like, I don't even know. I just made a weird ass sound. And my brother was like, you're lying. Like, you're joking. Like, what are you talking? I'm like, no. Like, I'm like, this is serious. And I'm like freaking out. And I'm trying to make it not real. I'm like, no, like, that's not really a line. Like, maybe I'm seeing things, I'm in denial, but it was a very, very clear plus sign. And my brother confirmed it, and I was like, okay. I have another test. I'm going to take another test, the digital one, just to really make sure, because, tests can be wrong sometimes, And so the first thing I do, I'm like freaking out. I'm just like, oh my God, like, I'm going to be a mom. I'm going to be a mom. And that just kept running in my head over and over and over again. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be a mom. I'm going to be a mom. Then I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm going to be a mom. Then it really just hit me. And it was scary. But I had a slight bit of happiness too. Not that, like, I wanted to be pregnant right now. It was the fact that, like, I was carrying a life inside of me that I created. And I believe that all life is beautiful. So it was kind of like that. So first thing I do, I tell my dad. I tell my mom. And I tell my boyfriend. And I'll probably make a separate video about how I told everyone and, like, what were their reactions. But I told everyone. And, yeah. And then I like automatically just kicked into like mother mode, and I found myself I found myself a doctor under my insurance. I set up an appointment. I got my prenatal pills. I stopped eating stuff that I shouldn't be eating. I just completely just changed everything, because it's like now I'm responsible for a whole nother life, and I don't want to do anything to mess that up. And I don't know about anybody else, and I am pro-choice. I believe that a woman should be able to have the choice to decide whether she wants to keep a baby or not. But me personally, I do not believe in abortion for myself. I could never abort a child myself. But if any other woman feels like she should and she wants to, all power to you, that's your decision. But me personally, I could never do that myself. So obviously I was going to have this baby, and I had like just a second of like maybe adoption, but then I'm like, no, I could never give birth to a kid that came from me and just think like, wow, like my kid is out there in the world somewhere with complete strangers and has no idea about me, you know? And I don't know, that would just break my heart. But yeah, so I'm pregnant and I'm having this baby. I am 19 currently. Yeah, say what you gotta say about, oh my God, you're so young. Oh my God. Like, how are you gonna raise a baby at 19? You're still a kid. Oh my God. I don't want to hear all that, to be honest. Like, I'm 19, I'm about to be 20. By the time the baby comes, I'll be 20. But that's not even the point. It doesn't matter if I was whatever age. Age does not make you responsible. Age does not determine your maturity level. It's about an individual, you know? So, yes, I was not planning to get pregnant at 19. I was not planning to be a mother at 20 years old, but that's the fact of the matter. That's the fact of the matter. And I'm taking responsibility, and I love my baby with all of my heart. So, all you haters or whatever y'all got to say, just shut it up, because I don't want to hear it. Because it can happen to anyone. I didn't think it could happen to me, but it did. So, just be careful. You don't want to have a baby right now. Get on birth control, use protection, whatever you want to do. But on the other hand, those don't always work either. So I feel like everything happens for a reason, and God wanted me to have a baby, so now I'm having a baby. So yeah. But yeah, currently I am 22 weeks pregnant, and I want to say 5 days. Yes, because every Wednesday I switch to a new week. So on Wednesday I will be 23 weeks. And yes, we're gonna do a little bump day. Show you guys my belly. This is the bump. This is the raw bump. Yes, I still have my belly button piercing in because I think it's stripped and it will not come out. I've tried so many times to like pick it out. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. But yeah, guys, that is how I found out I was pregnant. And if you guys want me to keep giving you updates about my pregnancy, then let me know below in the comments. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.